Chapter 88 is finally out, and we're continuing with Eren's, vision of his father's memories. Continuing from when Owl, or as we now know him as Eren Kruger, when Eren Kruger takes out the rest of the Marleyan government stationed at the edge of Paradis. And we also get a significant, shift towards the tone of, this is the sea. I need to tell you what the sea is. And that is very symbolic, because that is Eren and Armin's biggest goal at that point in time. Or, it's their driven dream. And it was further emphasized back when, Armin sacrificed himself. So now we've got, the true reason of why Kruger gave his Titan powers to Owl. It wasn't just convenience or Kruger having his identity exposed. If anything, keeping his identity safe wouldn't have done him any good, because turns out Ymir's curse is something that exists. Something that we did not know about or have any inkling of, to be honest. And it shows that it takes a toll on its user, the Titan shifting powers. A toll that kills the user exactly 13 years after they first get the power. Which is very bad for Eren, because he does not know the exact day that he got his powers. So, it's stated in the chapter, in the initial translation I read, as well as the manga stream translation, that he has significantly less than 8 years left, because of the 5-year time skip prior, but, more or less, because he's not exactly sure what day he got his powers. All of that is, subjective. Plus, it's gotta have been a decent amount of time between, say, him leaving this cadet corps to the current point in time. A couple months at least. So, yeah, more like 7.5 probably. So we have that now. And Ymir's curse also brings up that the Ymir that we know is not the Ymir from the original time. But speaking of that Ymir, we get an even bigger picture on her personality by basically taking out everything that was told to us before. And by bigger picture, I mean no picture. We have no idea of what Ymir, the original Ymir, could have been like, because in the end, Kruger just says there's no human that would have possibly been as kind as what he told that, the Eldian resistance. But, at the same time, if the 1700 years of, ethnic cleansing was true, there wouldn't be a Marleyan hair left on the earth, either. So, it's something in between, and something that probably does not have an actual truth to it. That being said, I could actually see us never really knowing how the Titan power itself came to be. And based upon how that's structured, I would actually be kind of okay with that. It would leave some sort of mystery, it would leave some discussion among the fan base, and anything could stick, and nothing could stick at the same time. I love it. It's quite brilliant. But at the same time, going back to the 13-year Curse of Ymir, Armin knows that he has pretty much exactly 13 years left on his life, and 5 of those years will be Erenless. And Mikasa is not taking this well at all, but due to her characterization, she is not going all, crazy like most anime heroines would in this situation. She's internally rebelling against the idea. Very little expression. Because not only is she losing Eren again, but she's also 100% losing Armin, who the, previous incident proved is almost as important as a friend to her. So if anything, she's losing the two men in her life that she cares about, to the point where she would literally kill anyone for. So she'd basically be alone. On the bright side for John, he gets a pass at that. Like, okay, that was terrible timing. No, but now Mikasa doesn't really have much to live for past those years of Eren and Armin. So how will this news really affect Mikasa? And how will it affect her relationship with Eren? Because we all know that there is some very obvious tension, and every parody in the world hints on it, and Eren's obliviousness to it. But the thing is, with Eren only having so much time left, there comes the point where Mikasa must either do or die in terms of her true feelings for Eren. But I don't want to delve into the romantic shit. Let's go back to Grisha, because that's another character development we got even deeper. Because from what little we knew about Grisha previous to the flashback, it was just a jumbled mess. He could have been evil, he could have been good. But now we see he's just human. Like, the Riss family massacre was terrible on every way. But now we can see the build-up to that. From the duty to the revelation of being a terrible parent, which he definitely hasn't improved too much on. But at least he's leaving the guidelines of his mistakes so that Eren doesn't do something Zeke level. But regardless, it's still to the point where you see he is a mere human. He's not exactly angry at Owl, for example, for doing all the things he's done. He's not even angry that he wasn't able to save his sister. Owl himself points out that if I hadn't stopped you, you might have been able to save your sister. But Grisha, points out that no, I probably would have died too. So in the end, it's kind of half and half. Grisha sees the silver lining of some things, but at the same time, he is still human. He is very much disturbed by everything. Even, the death of the man who killed his sister, fed his sister to the dogs, he couldn't feel any joy from it. He was just horrified at the death itself. Grisha is a true human in that sense, and it seems that Owl too has gotten some development. Like, Owl could have just been a figurehead. That's all he could have been. But we got emotional depth into how he became the Owl, and how his mindset might still be tied to that little child peeking between the doors. That's something that really gives Owl a bigger spot in the overarching story, because he could have just been a MacGuffin, but no, now he's a MacGuffin and a character, or more character than MacGuffin. And I like how no one's getting shysted in the development stage. I mean, honestly, the flashback could have just been cut dry, one chapter. We've got 3 whole chapters chronicling Grisha's life, his emotions, the arcs in his character development, and I think we might be getting a 4th. So, we will probably see the actual consummation. Or no, actually no, I don't think we will, because thinking about it, I think we did already see him meet someone from the Survey Corps. I think that was the commander. Not the, I keep mixing up Pixis and, I can't remember his name. But, you guys know what I'm talking about. Either way, this chapter proved very instrumental, not just in the sense of the character development of the characters, but it also builds the world up and kind of breaks down, what we've known as the true truth. Because that's something that's been, very ambiguous in the last few months. And it stays ambiguous because there is no truth. Anything that is told is a truth, but not the truth. There is no the truth. There's no true truth. Just a bunch of lies adding up towards one singular goal, and that is, shaping up the history of the future to come. If that makes any sense to you. But no, I have to say this was quite an insightful thing. It's, how do I put it? It's very comforting to know that this series is absolutely not going to let us down each month, because this is amazing. It's just been killing it over and over and over and over again. So what do you guys think the next month will bring? What do you guys think will be the biggest... Or actually, no. Now that we're pretty much done with the flashback arc, what is it next in store? Maybe we'll get some experimentation with Armin's powers? I'd like to see that. Or maybe just the whole revelation of the Marley Kingdom. Maybe that'll shake up Paradis itself. We don't know. Maybe Zeke will come back. No, not anytime soon. And thinking about Ymir's, how is our Ymir doing? How is Marco doing? So we'll have to wait and see for that. That'll be in the new year, and I can't wait. 2017, baby, it's going to be a great year! So, I'm Smalls. If you guys haven't, subscribed before, if you guys are new, please look at other stuff I have. I have many different, Attack on Titan related videos, and I will be pumping out more towards the end of the year. I do have a couple topics I'm juggling around and putting together, so those will be something I want you all to enjoy. And please give the video a like you guys always have been doing for the past few Attack on Titan videos. But please share the love to the other videos I have as well, whether you're just looking for other manga-related videos. I've got One Piece, I've got the old Bleach reviews, old Toriko reviews, I also have other monthly reviews like Akame ga Kill, and, of course, in terms of other stuff I have video game gameplay. Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, Attack on Titan. So, check all of that. You guys probably will enjoy the Attack on Titan the most. So, check that out especially. So, remember, subscribe, share. I love you guys. Smalls of Black Knight 94. I will see you guys next time. Peace.